woman in Memphis was just convicted of taking an unlawful cut of the GI Bill. Hi, I'm Chase Matheson with the Patriot Punk Network, bringing you the latest Tennessee news in 3 minutes or less. This is our Today in Tennessee segment, sponsored by Turkley Law. First, the former mayor of the city of Petersburg, who is currently still serving as an alderman, Randy McDonald, was asked this week to step down in a 3-1 vote after the new town mayor discovered he had literally sent a blank check as part of the town's advertising budget. Red flags started waving when renewal requests started rolling in from several companies asking the town to renew their advertising packages. According to the mayor, the town's charter prevents the town from advertising. Now that's just problem number one. Upon further examination, the new mayor also discovered that one of the checks had been cut, signed, and mailed without ever filling out how much the check was for. Can you imagine having a blank check to a taxpayer-funded account? The resolution not only formally requested McDonald's resignation, but also announced a vacancy on the board. Read more about it in the Elk Valley Times. It was just announced yesterday that Quanah Harris of Memphis was found guilty of conspiracy to defraud the United States government and wire fraud. The DOJ's press release states that Harris ran a cosmetology and barber school known as Last Minute Cuts in Memphis from 2014 to 2019 and received money for training and educating veterans on how to be future barbers. Unfortunately, many of these veterans never received any instruction. Some may have gone to 1 or 2 classes, but most of them seemed to virtually disappear right after enrolling. The jury found Harris guilty of over $600,000 in fraud. Sentencing takes place in January, and she faces up to 45 years in prison. Talk about trying to take a shortcut. 2 stories down, 1 to go, and if you enjoy seeing Tennessee news every day, smash those buttons for us. Last up, another story involving a mayor. There's been a lot of those this week. The mayor for the city of Martin was indicted, along with a few others, after a comptroller's report revealed around $500,000 spent in places it shouldn't have been. According to the report, Mayor Randy Brundage was using the city credit card to spend money on lavish dinners, costing between $200 and $700 per meal, oftentimes including alcohol purchases. In addition to that, Randy's daughter, a former custodian, is said to have been paid nearly $175,000 for cleaning for 8 hours a day, when most people say she was only there for 2. And then there's the director of economic and community development, who also owned a consulting firm that was being paid by the city. All 3 were indicted earlier this week and face major time if convicted. And that's your Tennessee News Roundup. For more deep dives on local issues, be sure to check out the Patriot Punkcast on Rumble every Sunday and Wednesday night at 7. Thanks for looking at our tits. Don't forget to contact Turkley Law if you need an attorney.